You guys can't get me. You guys can't get me. Look at how awesome camels are. I love these things. You guys can't even touch me. Back. This is great. Camels are OP. Not only can mobs not reach you, but look, camels can go over fences. You can literally just walk right over them. I think they can go over 1.5 blocks, if I'm not mistaken. So, that's another OP thing about camels. Also, if you look on the back, camels can carry 2 players with them. Unfortunately, in this world, it's a solo world, but maybe I can try and put a villager up here with me. I don't know. It'd be kind of fun. Plus, look at how awesome the way he walks is. It's hilarious. And they do these fun little jumps. It's more like he goes forward than he actually jumps up in the air. Let's try it. Welcome back, everyone, for another episode of our Minecraft Let's Play Solo Survival Series. I'm Pathfinder. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having an awesome day, you guys. Having a lot of fun playing Minecraft. Let's check out everything that we've gotten done so far. As you guys saw, we've got camels. So they just came out this past week in the update. And during a live stream, I went through and found 2 camels, brought them home, and they have been right here in this little pen beside my house. Obviously, this is no place for the camels, so that's why I built this. Welcome to our camel sanctuary, everyone. Let's jump down and take a look at it. We have this new area right here across from our bridge, and we've started to use a lot of the new items. We got the new hanging signs from the update. You can see we got Camel Sanctuary. One of the first things you'll notice when you come up is we have a lot of trapdoors, right? So trapdoors everywhere because, as we saw, the camels can climb over fences. They can climb over 1.5 blocks, I believe. So we had to go through and get them to where they could stay safe inside of the sanctuary. We went through and added this water trough here for them. Come on over, guys. We added this water trough in the middle for them so that they can come up and have water. They can jump in there and swim. As well as we have some drainage here. Yeah, check it out. So we have the 2 towers with fires going up inside of them. We wanted to stick with a desert theme. You know, obviously you find the camels in desert villages. And so we tried to stick with our desert blocks here. Good job, going for a swim. This is Bobby Bart. So I did a live stream. That's when I found the camels. And this was the first one I found. And Bobby was in my stream when I found him. So I named him after Bobby. If you guys are interested, you can always check out my live streams whenever they happen. Make sure that you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like this video. If you're subscribed to the channel, you'll see when I go live, and you'll get a chance to check out more of the content. But yeah, look at this place. So across the top, we have all of our cactuses growing. So cactuses are what we need to breed the camels. And let's see here, should be fine. Yeah, check it out. And in addition to that, we have these individual stalls here. So again, the trapdoors make it so they can't get out. It keeps them nice and safe in there. As well as we have all this hay laid down around under the trees. It gets super hot in the summertime, obviously out here in the desert. So they don't eat the hay, but it is comfortable for them to lay on. That's why we added the hay inside of all these stalls here. If we go up to the top, let's check it out and see. You can see up here that we've got all the cactus that you would ever need, right? So you can go through and collect cactus and you'll be able to breed the camels as well. Kind of a one-stop shop for these guys. Camel Sanctuary, right? Come down here. And we look around the backside. We've just got some extra stuff, odds and ends. We got an extra pot here, some storage. We got some extra water troughs, as well as extra hay bales. Hey, little guy, how are you doing? So, yeah, if you guys want to build this in your world, or you want to build something like it, I'm going to show you guys how. We'll do kind of a quick mini tutorial here. and you guys can see how we got this built. Um, thank you so much. Let's jump into it and build our own camel sanctuary. This is how we started. So you can see we've got this nice flat area over here that we recently obviously terraformed. And we've got some supplies set up. And here we are on top of our new bridge. So before we had the beautiful sanctuary over here, this is what we were working with. Let's take a look at the supplies that we're going to need for this project. Got everything kind of set up here. Looks like we're going to need tons of acacia, obviously. What else do we have? Lots of sandstone, lots of hay bales, lots of lanterns, and terracotta, and some pots, tons of looms. I had to kill a million spiders to get enough string. But we've got the supplies, or at least what I think is going to be enough. We need to do some terraforming. So the back of this looks a little bad at one point in time. Very early in the game, before I was really underground mining, I would come over here and get stone. So might need to address this to get it to look a little bit better. But yeah, just we're going to get started by doing a little terraforming, and then we will get started. Terraforming is complete. So let's get started on the towers. We'll just build the first tower. This is actually kind of an easy build for you to do. So we've just got a space with 3 in between is basically it. We're going to go up 8 tall. So we got 1, 2. Now let's put some stairs around the inside base. And now some slabs. Okay, now that we've done that, let's fill up the inside with the orange terracotta, where that'll be kind of our backdrop. So we've got the center filled in with the orange terracotta now. This side you can just leave as a regular wall because you won't see it. It'll be covered up by the stable. So now we can go through and start to add some of the detail. So we want to leave 2 spaces, upside down stair, and slab. We'll do this all the way around. And now we're actually just going to repeat that exact same pattern on the inside of it. So you just put another stair right on top of the one you just did, as well as another slab. Should look like that. And there you have it. So we just repeated that same design on the top. Kind of gives us this cool little cutout right here. On this side, this will be our door. So we left it hollow on the inside so we can get up. And now we can go in and put in our very expensive trim pieces. We're going to use actual gold blocks, but you know, hey, I think it looks the best. So we'll go through and put these in and take a look. Okay, so the trim pieces are set. Let's add in a few little creeper faces. I love these blocks. Oops. Let's put these around and then we can get the roof on. So for the roof, we will put down the creeper faces like this. And then we'll go through and put down some stairs on each side of the creeper face. And now we will just build it 4 tall, so only 3 more. And now we can go through and add stairs on all of these. So we can have the stairs here. Basically want it surrounding the entire post. Okay, so we've got stairs everywhere. Upside down stairs for everyone. Now let's go through and put the roof on. The roof is a really simple design. We're going to break that here in just a minute, don't worry. So the roof is just the red terracotta, and we're basically going to put one on each of the outer pieces for the upside down stairs. Fill in the 3. Jump up here. We're actually going to fill in each one of the corners. And then just build it up here like this. 1, 2, 3, and then one on top. 1, 2, 3, one on top. One on top. Okay. So now we can go through and we're just going to put a block here as a filler block because we'll need one on each of the 4 corners to add the next level. Just like that. We can go through and break our filler blocks now. Just like that. And again, we're just going to add some filler blocks to fill in the gaps right there. Just bring it up one more. And we can break it again because we don't need them. And let's put one right there so that we can put one right here. That's it. That's the roof, guys. Pretty simple little design here, but I think it works perfect. Now, to prevent mobs from spawning, we're going to cover the whole thing in red carpet. Perfect. Red carpet everywhere. Now, let's see if we can fall gracefully to here. Oops. Let's try it again. Perfect. And for the inside, we'll break these blocks, which we don't need anymore. And you know what? Actually, we don't need these either. Ignore that. You don't need those stairs. There's no need for that. And the last piece will be a fire, because I think it looks cool. Fire. Perfect. That is what our tower looks like, and that is how you can build the tower. Alright, so now let's start working on the actual stable. So for the front of the stable, we're going to pull it out 1 from the tower, and we'll go up 5. And then once we are up 5, we will need to go down 19. So it should look just like that, and then we'll do it on the back side as well. So we'll go up 5 and down 19. Okay, so now that we have the outline of the stable, let's go through and start to fill in this little area right here. So we've got our platform to stand on up above where we can grow our cactuses for breeding. Upper platform complete. Now let's go through and add in where the actual stalls will be divided by. So it is, I believe it is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we put one here. So now that we have our columns done, we're going to go through, and this back wall right here, actually we don't need this space. This just needs to be filled in so it can be flush with the rest of the build. This entire back wall needs to be filled in. Thank goodness that sandstone is the easiest thing ever to mine. I mean, it literally gets cut just like netherrack. It takes nothing. And as I showed you in my last video, when we terraformed this area, I think we ended up with like 6 full barrels of sandstone. So, and you can see there that to make the cut sandstone, literally you can just take regular sandstone and craft it in the crafting table. It takes 2 seconds, super easy. Let's put this, you know I love this block. There you go. We've got our little archways now. Let's fill in the space in between. Okay, archways for the stalls are now complete. One of the things I want to do real quick here, we can bust this out because we're actually going to have little windows back here, and that'll kind of help see the vision a little bit. And then we need to go through and put hay down. So we're going to put bales of hay down. I know they don't eat hay, but it's super comfortable for them. I mean, you know. So we're going to put hay down so that they've got something soft to lay on. So now they are all cleaned out. We can just go through. Nope, don't want it like that. Tried to go too fast. And there we have a nice bed for the camels to lay on. Plus, I think it looks good. Gives it a nice little bit of color. Kind of matches the gold up there anyway. So that is done. Let's go around to the side now. So we need to get up on the top and start our cactus farm so that these guys have somewhere a supply of food. Kind of like that little door right there. Let's see. We need to get out of here. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Let's take this out. So we'll remove that and let's put in... Do we not have the stairs? We need stairs. All right, now that we have stairs, put one there, put one there, put a slab there. I like that. I think that looks pretty good. That's definitely the entrance that we're going for. Okay, so the next step will be putting fences all the way around. Let's grab our fences. Okay, we've got our fencing down. Now, gosh, you know what? This is probably the most time-consuming resource to get for this build. I'm not going to lie, because you have to put the trapdoors all the way around. We already talked about how the trapdoors are perfect because it looks really good. It looks like a cage, like we were saying, and the camels can't get over it. So we have to go through and do the trapdoors, and let's get them in here. Most time-consuming resource to get for this build. All right, now that we have 100 million trapdoors, right? I mean, this is crazy. We can go through and start to put them down for the entrance. Right? And then they go across this top as well. There we go. Camel cannot get out of that little space, plus it looks really cool. Now, for the inside, we're going to go through and line the entire roof with trapdoors. Number one, I think it looks good. It kind of breaks up the pattern of all of the sandstone. But number two, it is very important because on the top, let's move this, get some sand. We need a space to be able to grow our cactus, right? And so the cactus won't grow on sandstone. Let's go get our cactus. Hold on. Okay, we have cactuses now. So cactuses will not grow on the sandstone, and this level is only 1 thick. So that means that there is nothing underneath it, right? So when we break that block, if we didn't have the trapdoor there, we wouldn't be able to put sand here. We'd have to make this level too thick, and too thick. But I just don't think it would look right. So we can go through, if we put the trapdoors in, then we can go through and do this, and add the sand, and add the cactuses. So trapdoors on the ceiling not only look good, but they're also providing a necessity for this build to kind of give it the aesthetic that we want it to be. Now, for these little columns right here in the middle, this is where we're going to do our lighting up above. And we'll need glowstone for that, as well as we'll need our yellow carpet. I'm not sure I'm prepared. Do I have glowstone with me? Got yellow carpet. Glowstone? Glowstone? Glowstone's over there. All right, let's go get glowstone. So now that we have our glowstone in hand, it should be every 5 is where the columns are separating. We're actually going to put one right here as well. So we'll put the glowstone for lighting, and then we'll put carpet down. I think the yellow carpet will look good because we already have the gold, as well as all the hay. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it should be this one. All right. So that'll be our lighting for up here. So I'm going to put this in. We'll get our cactuses in. We'll get the trapdoors in and take a look. And just like that, we got a nice spot for the cactuses to grow above the stables. So we've got plenty of food for our camels to breed them. We went through, obviously, and we put in the trapdoors everywhere on the inside. And yeah, that should finish up the stable portion. Let's throw in our fences into the back, along with a couple of lanterns into the windows. That'll be a small detail. Throw some lanterns up here. We're going to do some details. Anyway, we'll wait and do that here in a minute. I'm jumping ahead of myself. So now we just need to build this tower, exact same tower that we built earlier. I'm going to build another one right here. And there we have our main structure. So that is basically the entire unit. Pretty easy to build, you guys. I think you guys could build this in your own survival world if you wanted to. I haven't seen a lot of camel pens or camel stables yet, so I don't know. Maybe you like this design. Maybe you would change some things, but that's what we're going to go with. Now we can go through and add the water trough in the front. So we're going to start it off of this inset line, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that's where the loom will be. And then there will be our main piece. Let's move this. And then we'll do 1, 2, and then we'll set down the next one. I believe we just want it 2 wide. I don't know. Let's do 3 wide. That way, I think if it's 3 wide, then the camels can get inside of it, which will be good. So once we do this, we can go through and put the stairs down like this. In fact, we could just put the stairs down everywhere and then go through and add in the chiseled blocks here in just a minute. See, it might be a little easier. Let's go through and do this. All right, this is what the general shape of the water trough will look like. We're going to go through and put these sandstone fence pieces right here, and this will add lighting for us. And we'll put these on 1, 2, put one here, and there. Let's repeat this all the way around. All right. And now we have the lighting up. So we're going to go through and add the looms in. The looms will serve absolutely no purpose whatsoever, other than I think it looks like a place where water would drain into. Almost like a catching guard for it, so that it doesn't, so like we're not wasting the water. Like we'll be able to go back and reuse it if we need to. So it was expensive, but only in the fact that we had to go kill 1,000,000 spiders. But let's go through and put these in, and then we're going to go and fill this thing up with water. And now we have this awesome water trough for the camels. I love the way this thing turned out. I think it looks cool, and I know they won't necessarily have to have it, but I think they'll use it and lay down in the water, and I think this is awesome. So now the next thing we need to do is start to set up the perimeter, which is the millions of acacia fencing that looks, or the acacia trapdoors that look so good, make it look like fencing. But yeah, I think in the end, I don't know, I don't think we're going to have enough, so we'll probably have to go get some more. But we're just going to go through and do this all the way around. And then put one right on top of it. We'll just start here on our little post, and we'll just slowly go down. Let's change out these regular ones, and we'll make them these little... I like that much better. And there we have our fence. I think this looks so cool. Let's go through and get it all the way around the entire perimeter of the build. And so the perimeter is now complete. We've got our fence up all the way around. We've got lighting with our posts. Looks like the bunnies like the water too. You gonna get in the water? Nope. So yeah, we've got the entire perimeter all the way set up now. We've made this little gate to be able to come in and out of. Should be tall enough for the camels to get through. But I mean, really, we didn't need a gate because you can literally walk up to any of these and just take it down and go over. But the camels can't do that, and mobs can't do that. So it's actually kind of convenient for us. I think it looks awesome. Now that the perimeter is done, I went through and flipped these stairs upside down so that we could put lights on them, as well as we hung some lights right there. Now it's just getting down to doing the decorations, right? We want to go through and add some trees, and then, but first, let's add these pots, because these are new to the game. We have been lucky enough to be able to get a couple of sherds, but not quite what we're looking for to decorate these just yet, but we will eventually. But for now, let's put, wow, that's such a good sound. What a fun sound. Let's go through and put these down. We'll put them right here, here, and again on each side. So now we've got a couple pots down. Let's decorate along the back. We will get all of our hay bales in, as well as let's get our trees planted. Once we get the trees planted, we can put some chains in the tree with the lights, as well as put some hay bales on the ground so that the camels can get comfortable, and we will be done. You guys, this has been an awesome build. Let's get it finished up and we'll take one last look at it. All right, everyone, now that you've had a chance to see the camel sanctuary and how to build it, I can't thank you guys enough for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you guys plan on building a special area just for your camels, if you're going to be looking for camels in general, or if you might even try to add this build to your world. I can't thank you guys enough for watching. I really appreciate it, everyone. Again, if you enjoyed this episode, please consider leaving a like. If you're enjoying this series, please subscribe to my channel. It would help out a lot. I really appreciate it, everyone. Until the next time, remember, always make your own path.